Good evening. My name is Mackenzie, and I will be talking to you about deaf culture and cochlear implants, also known as CIs. Many of you may not know, but I actually took sign language for 3 years while I was in high school. Someday I'd like to become fully fluent. I got the opportunity to go into deaf schools and perform for students. I did Little Red Riding Hood and The Three Little Pigs. The teacher that I had became deaf at the age of 16. By the time she was 35, she decided to get a cochlear implant. This changed her life. She was able to talk on the phone, go to concerts, portion which is located behind your ear, and the internal, which is surgically implanted underneath the skin. This process isn't over after the device is surgically implanted. There's a significant amount of therapy to learn or relearn the sense of hearing. Cochlear implants are different than hearing aids. Hearing aids amplify sound so that they are detected by the damaged nerves, where cochlear implants directly stimulate to the auditory nerve, bypassing the damaged parts of the ear altogether. The deaf community embraces their lack of hearing. The culture has their own set of social beliefs, customs, values, history, and language. In 2012, the National Institute of Deafness announced that approximately 325,000 people have received cochlear implants. With this increasing number of people that are hard of hearing who are receiving cochlear implants, the deaf community is fearful that this technology will wipe out the deaf culture altogether. The deaf community views themselves as a group of people with deafness being their defining trait. In 2013, Buzz magazine had an article that said cochlear implants were viewed as an attack on their way of life. It's not that the community wants to be against cochlear implants, it's just they don't want to be seen as something that needs to be fixed. Children who receive cochlear implants at a young age have an advantage. They are exposed to the sounds during an optimal time of growth and development. This helps them develop proper speech and language skills. Cochlear implants can be implanted in children as young as 12 months. The deaf community argues that it's not fair to make the decision for the child. They think everybody should have the right to choose for themselves. The deaf community doesn't believe that hearing parents with a deaf child are well enough informed to make this decision for them. So, if you had a child that was born deaf, would you wait till they're old enough to make the decision? Or would you give them the best opportunity to develop their language skills at a comparable rate to children their age with normal hearing? Thank you for coming to listen to me today. Are there any questions?